What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how y'all doing? Cosmic Carry here, rolling out my M56 Scorpion, Tier 7 American TD premium tank. This is one of those times where Wargaming gets it perfectly right as far as a premium tank is concerned. Creating a premium tank, putting one on sale because it's unique, it's different, it's unlike any other tank. It's not a reskin, it's not a paint, it doesn't have a special emblem, it doesn't have you know, just a paint job, special camo, unique to the tank, etc, etc. It's a 100% unique tank. You know, there's no other tank in a tech tree that can compare to this tank, and that therefore I like it. You know, I like it a lot, basically. And what are the strong characteristics of the M56 Scorpion? It has a pretty decent gun, not bad accuracy. It has fantastic camo rating. It recently got buffed with its reverse speed. The reverse speed of the tank was pretty dire, abysmal. It was always kind of an issue for me, and I mentioned it, you know, in the review, etc, etc. But it recently got a buff for its reverse speed, and because of that, it's quite capable now. It's very capable. You know, it's important when you're working those ridge lines with 10 degrees of gun depression that you're able to pull back in time if and when you do get lit up. And today we are on Redshire, and you can see I'm going to work on the enemy Reds pushing on the 9-0 line, and looks like we've lost contact with them. It's pretty difficult to gauge exactly where the Reds are, when should you take a shot, etc, etc. The amount of times my shots get eaten by tracks in this game was unbelievable. SU-85, I don't aim in on the way. You know, I anticipated he was going to pull back, so I take the shot, and I do get lucky there, and I managed to pen him absolutely. KV-85 down below, not sure what he's up to. Definitely would not be there if I was in a KV-5, me personally. So we roll up behind the bush again. KV-85 gets taken out. Yep, expected that. We have Artie in play. Don't forget that. Again, the tracks eat up my shot. Like I said, we pull him back, trying to shake off that sixth sense before I crest the ridge again, you know, for my next shot, etc, etc. But there was a sense that we are being outgunned, outnumbered, outperformed in this game continuously. And you can see there's a medium to my left, and I'm debating, I don't get lucky there with that shot, and he gets taken out, and I debate here whether or not I should take a quick shot. But I realize, you know, we need to win a battle, not just pen one single tank. And I have just become front line with the removal of that medium tank, so it's important for me to move back into a position where I can fully take advantage of the fact that, you know, I'm a TD with great camo, absolutely. So we're going to ignore everything that's going on, and we're going to pull back into a much more advantageous position up here on a ridge where we kind of originally spawned, etc, etc. And this is important. It's important to know when you should give up the fight and pull back, and where you'll be much more advantageous for your team, etc, etc. This is a really sweet spot, you know, because my camo rating is just gonna, you know, again. And the reason why I'm shooting for the center of the tank is because of my accuracy. You know, I could attempt to go for those weak, you know, again, watch, see. Yeah, you know, it's because of my accuracy, so I might rather roll the dice and aim for the center of the tank, and that way at least I hit the tank, etc, etc. But with the American guns, it's pretty much the case all around with the American guns, and with the tanks in general. They just do stuff well, but they don't excel at it. You know, they're great all-rounders, but they don't do anything fantastic, you know, you get the impression. And but no problem here. I can pen this Stura Emil 100%. Let's take him out. I don't want to be bothering with him. And initially here, again, you know, shoot the bigger target, absolutely 100%. I've finally managed to pen. And debating which way to shoot. Not sure, you know, both TDs just fired. We're losing heavily, 7 to 10. There's a medium to my right and a TD, hopefully holding down the right hand flank. So I'm concentrating on this side. The Artie is down below in the river. I'm not sure what he was doing. And yeah, he's kind of like my spotter basically, but he does get taken out. Absolutely, we can take the shot, and now we move. We lose our camo. And I'm hoping, yeah, there goes my camo. And now he's getting in kind of really close. And I managed to bounce. I don't manage to take out the IS. But there is a Rudy to my left, and he 100% needs to be dealt with. Of course, there are 2 TDs in the back, so I don't know where specifically they are. I'm assuming they're still in position. I need to take out this IS, and I get lucky there 100% with that shot. Absolutely. So we pull back behind the building, and we wait for the Rudy. I'm fully aware that there's 2 TDs to my right there, back in the bushes. Artie is still in play. The medium is still in play. The Sherman from the very beginning stages of the game. And there's a heavy in play, and a second medium. I don't think he makes an appearance, but anyhow, there you see the snipers just taking pot shots wildly, blind firing, etc, etc. Yes, we can, absolutely. I'm not going to finish him off, and I make a mistake there. I pull out way too far. Can we do this? No. Desperate times, absolutely. So it's just myself, the TD, and the medium in play. Nothing else. Artie is firing wildly, and we need to be patient here. Hunker down. That Rudy needs to be dealt with 100%, because we're getting incoming fire from the Rudy, from in front of us, from the TDs in the back. Artie is in play, so this Rudy needs to be dealt with. At the same time, the Tiger 131 is kind of poking, debating. Now, can my camo quickly? Yes, we can. Absolutely. And the Rudy is lit up. Lovely. Go for it. Take him out. 100%. So that's the left-hand flank done and dusted. All we need to worry about is everything that's up front, which is, you know, a considerable force. Yes, we can. Real quick. We're risking it. 100%. But desperate times. Desperate measures again. And the medium gets taken out. And now it's just myself. And I believe it was a Stora Emil to my right. I'm not sure what he's up to. He's kind of hunkering down there in a bush, I'm guessing. Artie's firing wildly. 100% I was saying to myself, I can 100% do this. I cannot unzip my fly there. I cannot crest that ridge. There's 2 TDs in the back. I just cannot do it. But that 131, he needs to be... We need to take care of him quick and proper. So again, I'm poking the ridge, using the bushes, using my camo, and the Jumbo Sherman shows up for the party finally. This was the very first gentleman that I shot at. And the Stora Emil signifies that he's just run out of ammo. He's just run out of ammo. Fantastic. Okay, can we? The 131 is being cautious, he's being careful, as is the Jumbo Sherman, and now it's just myself. Me versus 5. Can we pull off a Kolobanov? 100%. I said to myself, okay, this is a poor shot. It was a poor shot. I said I can do this. I can outsmart them. I can use my camo. 100% I can do this. Artie. But the Jumbo Sherman is being extra cautious, and as he's doing all of this, A, he's baiting me, and B, what are the others doing? You know, where is the Stora Emil? Where is the SU-85 or 100, whatever it was? Where is the 131? Are they pulling up to my left? I need to be aware. The bounce, a bounce off my gun. Bounce. I could not believe that. Okay, so just let's relocate. Be unpredictable, do something crazy, etc., etc. Just pounce on this Sherman. And I understand what I'm doing here. I thought 100% I should have penned him. My shot eats the dirt. He misses me. Story Mill shows up for the party. He pens me. I pen him. I know I can get him. Again, Jumbo Sherman misses me for the second or third time. Fourth time. Take out that Story Mill. Pronto. Again, he misses me. Ugh. Again, he misses me. Can we? Hardy's looking at me at the same time. No, we can't. Yes, we can. Again, we need to relocate. Do something unpredictable, crazy. Should I change the compass map? Should I change? And it was at this point that I realized Andy Dufresne had screwed up. Because, yeah. I should have changed. 100% I should have changed to the compass map. I think I would have been aware of the presence of the Tiger 131 much sooner. And I possibly maybe might have reacted a bit quicker. But you can see how angry I am in the, yeah. But one thing that is interesting to note is the fact that apparently this is not a rant, I guess. Not really a rant. Back in the days of when I used to play COD, there was a technique that was used which was called sound whoring, where you would hunker down and you'd crank up the volume on your headset and you'd listen out for enemies. And when the enemies would make noise, if you had a really decent headset, you could figure out where they were. Were they to your left, to the right, etc., etc. And this was a technique called sound whoring. You know, pardon my French there, sound whoring. And it was widely used in COD, still is to this day, although, you know, I think COD is a little bit more, you know, crazy, etc., etc., less tactical. But anyhow, I was not aware, but apparently you can use this technique in World of Tanks. I was always under the assumption that unlit tanks do not make any noise, and it is true, they don't make any noise. You cannot hear their engine sounds if they're unlit. If they're close by but they're not being properly spotted by yourself, you cannot hear their engine. But apparently if they're destroying debris, if they're crushing a car, you know, knocking over a tree, breaking up a house, a building, destroying destructible objects, apparently you can hear this. You can hear this over your headset. Now, I thought, I played around with this notion, was sound whoring a thing in World of Tanks before. I never thought it was. I thought, you know, a couple of occasions I thought I did hear something, you know, when it was the end stages of the game. But I thought it was not written into the code of the game. I thought unlit tanks do not make any noises, you know, no engine sounds, even if they're crushing destructible objects. I thought, no, it's in the code that you cannot hear those tanks. I'm wrong. I'm 100% wrong. I'm 3.5 years into this game, an old dog being taught new tricks. You know, I cannot believe this, you know. I cannot believe this, that I'm being taught new tricks. And this is a big frigging deal, because quite honestly, if I had known this in the game, in my M56 Scorpion that we just heard, I think I would have played the game differently. You know, I think I would have hunkered down a little bit more on my base and just hunkered down and just listened out for, you know, the enemies crushing stuff around me, and acted accordingly. But sound whoring in World of Tanks, it is a thing. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe that I am how many years into the game and nobody's ever mentioned this in a vid before. Nobody's ever talked about this in a vid before. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the time that when we were I was about 1 year into the game and was under the assumption that accuracy could not be changed. Accuracy was set in stone and could not be changed. And I found out that accuracy, yes, you could change accuracy. But the thing is, up until that point, I'd seen hundreds and hundreds of videos, and don't recall anybody ever mentioning the fact that accuracy could be changed. And it's kind of like my feeling was, oh, I've discovered something new. My feeling was, why is this not general knowledge? You know, why are we not all aware about of this? Why is this not spoken about in a review vid? When popular YouTubers say, okay, you can add brothers in arms, you can add events, etc. You can alter the accuracy. Up until that point, I never saw a review vid mentioning this fact. And it's kind of like, it's almost as if certain information is withheld from you by the better players. That's how I felt with the accuracy thing. The knowledge that I gained, and it kind of feels like that with this sound whoring thing. I'm not sure if it's gonna give me a huge advantage. I mean, it's used in COD widely, 100%. And especially in certain game modes like Search and Destroy, where it's kind of like you don't get more than one life. You just get the one single life. So it's all about knowing what's going on, etc., etc. And I fully appreciate and understand World of Tanks is a completely different game, but I honestly think I would have played completely differently, in the end stages of that game, if I'd known about sound whoring and the fact that when the Reds are not lit up, you can still hear them. You can still hear them destroying destructible objects around you. So, anyhow, so you can teach an old dog new tricks. What can I say? Take it easy. Let me know if you guys know about this, because, yeah, it's interesting. Take it easy, guys. Adios, muchachos.